the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
No, it's no good, you know. I can't reach them. They're too high.
Oh, I wanted one.
So did I. You and me.
Oh, hello. Don't these apples look delicious? Trouble is, though, I can't quite reach them to get them down. How can I get them down?
Oh, no, Geoffrey. Throw this at the apples, Geoffrey. That will knock them down.
Oh, no, Zippy, no. Geoffrey might miss and the stick might go into the road and hit somebody. Or it might bounce back and hit you.
Oh, no. Zippy, couldn't you shake the tree? Then perhaps some apples would fall off.
Well, I could, but, oh, no, that's not a very good idea, is it? Because if I shake the tree, too many apples are going to fall down, and they'll hit the ground and bruise. They won't taste very nice if they're bruised, will they?
Oh, no.
But, you know, there must be a way.
I know. Stand on this box over here. Then you should reach.
But that box is right over the other side of the garden. He'll never be able to reach from over there.
No, he wouldn't. Oh, Bungle Bonds, take the box over to the tree.
What? Oh, yes, Zippy.
Yes.
There, now stand on that, Geoffrey. Then
Right.
you'll be able to reach.
Let's see, shall we?
Oh, dear. Let me help, Geoffrey.
Oh, dear. But there must be a way to get the apples off the tree.
Oh, yes, there is. Look, the step ladder. Now climb up there, Geoffrey. Then you'll be able to reach the apple.
Yes, well done. Oh, a minute, Bungle. I better climb the ladder, not you. Right, let's see now. Ooh, not very safe, are they, Bungle? A bit rickety.
Well, I'll hold it steady for you, Geoffrey.
Thank you. Oh, yes, look, I can reach the apples easily now, can't I?
Uh-huh.
Right, how many do we need?
Oh, lots. Well, I want a very big one, because I'm hungry. Oh, yes, come on, Zippy. Let's go and help them.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Bungle, hold the ladder, hold the ladder.
Well, I will if you stop throwing apples at me.
You can put them in here.
Thank you, George. Right, Bungle, whoops. There we go.
One, 2, 3.
Well, just one more, I think.
Oh, yes, a big one for me.
There we are.
Oh, yes.
Well, I think we managed that very well, didn't we, between us? Yeah, sometimes it can be a lot easier to do things if you've got your friends around you to help you.
That's good, Bungle. Yes, but you need to put some green grass in down there, Bungle.
All right, Zippy.
Yes.
Oh, what's he all doing?
I'm painting a beautiful picture, Geoffrey, but I can't paint the grass because I haven't got any green paint.
Oh, no, he's only got yellow and blue.
Yellow and blue. Well, I wonder what would happen if we mixed the yellow and the blue together.
You'd have a mess.
Well, let's see, shall we, Zippy? Now then, we'll have a little bit of blue to start with, I think. There we are. Now some yellow. We'll mix it together.
Oh, look, green.
That's right, George. When you mix yellow and blue together, you get green.
Oh, now I can paint the grass. Put some blue. And now some yellow. Mix it all up together. And there, I can paint the grass.
Oh, yes, of course.
There.
Yes, that looks a very good painting, Bungle. I'll tell you what, let's put it over here until it dries.
Oh, yes, good.
Hello.
Oh, hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello. Can I come in? I've got a story to tell you I think you might like.
Oh, lovely. Come on through, John. This should be fun.
Put those over there, Bungle. Oh, hello, John.
Sit down, John.
A story.
What's the story about, John?
Well, it's a story I call Mr. and Mrs. Marzipan's Problem.
Oh.
Yes, and it's all about a magician who called himself the Great Marzipan. Now, although he called himself great, he wasn't very great at all. In fact, his magic tricks were often going wrong. Once he tried to pull a rabbit from his hat, but instead of a rabbit, He pulled out a pair of old socks instead. Well, things like that were always happening to Marzipan. And one day, he was in his workshop and he was very worried. You see, in the town where he lived, every year they had a big party and everybody would come to see Marzipan perform his latest magic trick. And the reason he was worried because he couldn't get it to work. And what he wanted to do was to make his magic wand vanish, disappear. But instead of vanishing, whoop, change into a string of sausages. Well, oh dear, thought Marzipan. What am I going to do? Just then, Mrs. Marzipan came into the workshop. Oh dear, she said, I'm so worried. Please don't bother me now, said Marzipan. I've got enough problems of my own trying to get my magic to work. Well, what about me, she said. I've nothing to wear. Nothing to wear, said Marzipan. That's a lovely dress you've got on. Oh, no, not a dress, she said. A hat. All the ladies wear a new hat to the party, and the best one wins a prize. And I've nothing to wear. Well, except this old thing I do the shopping in.
Oh.
I couldn't possibly go to the party in that, and all the shops are closed. Oh, dear, what am I going to do? Well, Marzipan knew that when Mrs. Marzipan had a problem, he'd have to stop and help her. Have a look in that box, he said. I keep all these old hats here. I use them for my magic shows. Perhaps one of these will do. He took out a top hat, and he put it on Mrs. Marzipan's head. What about that? Oh, no, don't be silly, she said. I couldn't wear a top hat to the party. You don't understand. It should be colourful. Colour, eh, said Marzipan. Just a minute. And he had a look in the box, and he said he found an old soldier's hat, and he put that on her head, and she said, oh, no, I look like a soldier now. Well, perhaps we could turn it sideways, said Marzipan. Oh, I look like a sailor. You don't seem to understand at all. Well, what about this one? And he said, oh, no, she said, look, this is getting quite silly. Well, I've only got one left, he said, and I've never used this for anything before. He took out a very dull hat, very dark, and he put it on Mrs. Marzipan's head. Oh, no, she said, I look like a cowboy now. You really don't seem to understand a lady's hat. Should be very pretty with sort of flowers and ribbons and frills and things. Frills, eh, said Marzipan. Well, look, just a minute. And he took out a tablecloth. This has got frills on it, he said. Perhaps we could... But, and do you know what he did? He put the cloth on the hat that Mrs. Marzipan was wearing.
No, look.
Oh, dear, she said. I couldn't go like this. I can't see where I'm going. I'd be bumping into everybody. Take it off, take it off. And he did, and when he took...
Oh, look.
Something wonderful had happened. It was covered with flowers and ribbons. Mrs. Marzipan looked in the mirror. Oh, that's beautiful, she said. You are clever. Then Marzipan had an idea. I know, he said. I could do this for my magic trick. Then afterwards, you could wear it. And that way, it solves both our problems. And you know, that's exactly what they did. And guess what?
What?
Mrs. Marzipan won first prize.
Thank you, John.
That was good.
Right, well, I've got to be going now. I'll see you again soon.
Yes, sir, John.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Magic.
Good, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look, Bungle, your painting is dry now. You know, it might look better, Bungle, as a painting if you were to fix it to some cardboard. Then it would look like a real painting on the wall.
Oh, yes. There. Finished. Oh, I know. It would look very good standing there, and then everyone will be able to see it. Oh, we won't stand up.
Yeah, well, of course it won't, Bungle Boss. I'll just leave it like that. I mean, you can come and see it if you want to.
Well, yes, but I want everyone out there to be able to see it, so it's got to stand up. Oh, yes, I know. Zippy, could you hold it, please?
Oh, yes.
There. Yes, good.
Oh, yes. Yes, the picture looks lovely there, Bungle.
Zippy, just a little bit that way. Thank you.
Oh, yes, I think you're right, Bungle. Oh, shall we do the new jigsaw puzzle now, Bungle?
Oh, yes, I'll go and get it, George.
Good. But wait a minute. What about me?
Oh, you can't play with a jigsaw, Zippy.
Oh, no, we need you to hold the picture up, Zippy. Yeah, but I'm not going to stand here all day holding this up. I'll have to find another way to make it stay up.
There isn't any other way.
Well, yes, there is. If only we had some Play-Doh. I've got some Play-Doh in my box. You can use that if it will help.
Yes, but how?
Bring it here, Bungle, bring it here. Now, put it down there. Right, there.
Well, there what?
Well, push the card into the Play-Doh.
There.
There you are. It'll stand up on its own now.
Oh, Zippy, you are clever.
Yes, I know.
Once upon a time, there was a little old man who lived in a little old house with a little old wife, a boy and a girl, a cat and a little black mouse. One day the old man said to his wife, I'm off to plant a seed. What kind of seed? A turnip seed. We hope that it will grow indeed. Well, the sun it shone and the rain it rained, the wind it blew and blew, and a little green shoot popped out of the ground, and it grew and it grew and it grew. And it grew into an enormous turnip. So the little old man went out to the field. He said, I won't be long. I'm going to pull the turnip up, though he wasn't very strong. But he pulled and he pulled and he pulled and he pulled, but he couldn't pull up the turnip. So the little old man, he called to his wife, come and take hold of me. Together we'll pull the turnip up, then we'll both go home for tea. So the wife took hold of the man, and the little old man took hold of the turnip. The enormous turnip. And they pulled and they pulled and they pulled and they pulled, but they couldn't pull up the turnip. So the wife, she called to the girl and the boy, come and take hold of me. Together we'll pull the turnip up, then we'll all go home for tea. So the girl took hold of the boy, and the boy took hold of the little old wife, and the wife took hold of the man, and the little old man took hold of the turnip. The enormous turnip. And they pulled and they pulled and they pulled and they pulled, but they couldn't pull up the turnip. So the girl, she called to the ginger cat, come and take hold of me. Together we'll pull the turnip up, then we'll all go home for tea. So the cat took hold of the girl, and the girl took hold of the boy, and the boy took hold of the little old wife, and the wife took hold of the man, and the little old man took hold of the turnip. The enormous turnip! And they pulled and they pulled and they pulled and they pulled, but they couldn't pull up the turnip.
Oh, silly.
So the cat, he called to the little black mouse, come and take hold of me. Together we'll pull the turnip up, then we'll all go home for tea. So the mouse took hold of the cat, and the cat took hold of the girl, and the girl took hold of the boy, and the boy took hold of the little old wife, and the wife took hold of the man, and the little old man took hold of the turnip. The enormous turnip! And they pulled and they pulled and they pulled and they pulled. Out came the turnip! Hey! So the little old wife, she made some soup, very good soup indeed. Enough for the man, the boy and the girl, the cat and the mouse, and me.
Oh, that was good!
Yes, can we do it again? Oh, yes.
Oh, all right then, but tell you what, we better say goodbye first, hadn't we? Time to go, I'm afraid, but I hope you've enjoyed being with us today. We certainly enjoyed helping each other out. See you soon, I hope. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
So the mouse took hold of the cat, and the cat took hold of the girl, and the girl took hold of the boy, and the boy took hold of the little old wife, and the wife took hold of the man, and the little old man took hold of the turnip. The enormous turnip! And they pulled and they pulled and they pulled and they pulled.